What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I'm doing some garage selling today. Going to hit some thrift stores, walking up this long driveway here to go to this sale. And this sale is at a house I was actually considering buying. They're having a moving sale. I guess it's sold. And I'm walking up here, I'm thinking, I kind of like this location. It's got some privacy. It's got this big garage. Kind of wish I would have paid more attention to it. House was built in 1815, I think. So another old house. I already live in an old house, trying to get away from an older house and all the problems they have. But saw there I believe Philips combo unit for a couple bucks. I did end up buying that. And I'm going to see what else they got here. I don't know how long this sale has been open. I was actually heading to another sale and just happened to see the sign and went to it. So yeah, I don't think it was really advertised. Down here, I see some shoes and boxes, checking to see if there's anything new, anything good. There's a Saucony box. Unfortunately, they were all used from what I could tell, or nothing good. I kind of just glanced over the women's though, because honestly, I don't buy a lot of women's shoes like that. Could have been something good. Maybe some Birkenstocks or something, but probably not. I'm sure somebody will let me know if I walk past something good in that area. So I see some, well, I thought these were a cross stitch at first, or graduation, like decorations. And yeah, I thought, this is one of those sales that smelled like video games, but I asked the guy, he said he didn't have any. So unfortunately, here's a nail dryer for $3. It was brand new sealed. I didn't know what this thing was worth. I bought it. I've already sold it. I sold it for $15 plus shipping, so I made money. It just wasn't worth as much as, I was hoping. So I did get the combo unit, but I head on over to this sale, and it's actually, turns out a friend of mine's having this sale. This is a place he moved to, and he's got a big box of PlayStation games, Xbox 360 games for $30. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll take those. And there's actually a really good game in there. I didn't even see when I bought it. I just knew at $30 I could make some money on that stuff. So there's a little like neighborhood sale going on. So I head on over there, see what I can find, see what houses are already open. And this one has a bunch of stuff out. Some quilts, blankets. One day I'll buy a nice quilt. I know there's some really good ones. And I don't know. Just by walking past, I see some that looks like what do they call them? The grandma quilts or whatever. Of course, I'm always looking for like Pendleton, stuff like that, throws. But yeah, I don't pay a lot of attention to that stuff. Here's Baby Yoda, Grogu. Going to be seeing a lot of those. You already see a lot of those everywhere you go because they mass produced them. It's funny, they didn't even have faith in the Mandalorian, and they didn't even have toys ready. And then there's a huge demand for Baby Yoda there. And they had to rush to make toys. And I think they overmade the toys because, they're just everywhere now. So at this sale, just a mix of stuff. Some shoes. What else do we got here? There's a hat. An orange hat. Yeah, I don't think I got anything here. I just stopped at a sale. I got these, are these Timberland boots? Timberland Pros. Pretty good condition, work boots for $5. I think I can make some money on them. So putting them in the car here. I already got the games. There's what I got so far for the morning. Here's a sale. I see some plush. Here's the Build-A-Bear Grinch, which I bought recently at a Goodwill. I had the clothing and stuff, and I immediately sold it to someone who saw me buy it for $20. This one just was in bad condition, so I left it. Here's a big Shrek plush. I did some quick research on that. I didn't see anything promising, so I passed up on that. Some toys here. And this is just, these neighborhood sales that happen every year. This is just the kind of sales you see. People just put the same stuff out every year, and they add a few new things that they want to get rid of. So even though you hit, maybe 20 sales on the day, you still, get a whole lot. Here's a Monster Inc. Fisher Price set. I got that for $15 at that sale over there. And I already sold that for $100 plus shipping. So that was a good pickup. And then at this sale, there's some Red Wing vintage boots here. $5. I got some decent shoes too. I got some golf shoes at the garage sales. There's an older fan that's kind of interesting. I'm trying to not buy as many fans. Got plenty in stock right now. I need to wait till the rest of those sale. There's a bunch of Ninja Turtles toys. Unfortunately, they're all the newer ones. I don't know. Maybe some of them's worth money. They had them individually priced like at $2 or $3 a piece. You know, if they were in a big box for $20 or something like that, maybe I would have grabbed them. So now I'm in a Goodwill, and we're just, looking for the profits. Same game every day. Look at thousands of items and just hope that you can find one worth money. Here's this sealed HeroClix. Wasn't too excited to find that because I knew it was probably not worth it, and I did end up putting it back. Now in the cart, I have a brand new Eden Pure air purifier, and that was, I think, $25. I already sold that for like $120. So new in box, Eden Pure, happily take that. And yeah, it's kind of nice when you have videos that are like 2 months old because you already sold a lot of this stuff. Crocs sandals I pick up at this Goodwill. I think they were $5. I can probably sell them for like $25, $30, I think. What else? I don't see any amazing signs. I never find like old vintage signs. I'd like to find some of those. Here's a bag of just, well, animal figures or something, right? Schleich or something. Nothing good in there that I can see, but if you could hit the like button on this video, I'd really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot, and I do appreciate you watching. Here's some Tech Deck stuff, $5.99, and I see one board in there, and it's just not enough to make a good lot. I have a lot that's like 2 times that size, and I already got, I'm still waiting on it to sell. I've sold lots like that in the past. I've sold a lot for $80 one time with a decent amount of stuff. See these Dragon Ball Super cards for $4.99, and I wasn't too interested in them, but I did some research. I'm like, hey, they could be some good cards, so figured I'd gamble, buy it. There's a beach ball. You know, some of these older vintage beach balls I can sell for a couple $100. That one is not very good. So here is a Casio keyboard. Been buying and selling some of these, but it was only $6.99. I looked it up. I think I could have sold it for like $40. I'm like, I don't know if I want to mess with that. I walked away. Someone else grabbed it and bought it. So maybe I should have bought it. I'm not upset at all because they can be annoying to deal with. They can take time to sell. Here is another one of these Lumisource plasma lights. I just bought a Dolphin one recently in a video. This spiral one's actually worth more. $4.99, the same price as the other one. And what is that? Some sort of yellow storage thing. Maybe that's like a cat plaything, but I feel like a cat would just destroy that. But I do stop in Home Depot, see what's in there, and I find these Moen faucets marked down to $33 from, what is that, $140-ish? So got 4 of those, and they're actually selling really good on Amazon and for more money, at least at the time of the recording of this video. So I grabbed those, and yeah, I got a lot of smoke detectors, some good stuff. I almost didn't buy those. I'm glad I did because I already sold all those smoke detectors. So good day. Let me show you everything I found. Let's jump into the haul. Got a lot of random stuff here to show you back here. So let's go over. I'll start with the Home Depot stuff. Stopped in Home Depot, found some great clearance. In this stack, I'm going to make at least $500 profit in the end. I got some faucets here I'll make about $90 a piece on. I believe I paid $30 for them. They're selling pretty good on Amazon right now. Of course, with this clearance, price changes very rapidly because people buy it up and they start competing for price. I always mention that. I always hold out so I can get the better price. Sometimes that can take up to a year or more. It's just part of the game. And I also got these smoke detectors, and these right here were $7 and they're normally $30. This one was $17, normally $70. And these I'll make about $10 a piece on. They're just, something that's going to sell over time. An evergreen product. People always need these. This one right here, there was only like 3 on eBay currently with about 28 sold comps. So they're selling a lot better than what's listed. And the sold comps were looking like $40-ish, 40 to 50. And the only ones listed right now are 70. So I should be good to sell these for about $70 a piece. So very happy with that stop in Home Depot. Back here, I got this Monster Inc. Imaginext set. It's got all the figures, all the pieces, at least that's what I was told. It had all the pieces plus extras. It was actually an older woman that she said she collected toys. She just liked to collect them. So I don't think it's ever been played with. I paid $15 for it. And this is something that looks like it's becoming pretty rare. There's more sold comps than what's listed. I think the only ones listed pre-owned was over $100 for a complete set. Then you saw some comps around $50, $60, I think. So I'm probably going to try $100 plus shipping just to see if it's becoming more rare and people will pay that. Either way, for paying $15, I'm gonna make some good profit on it. Also at that garage sale, I picked up these sealed Mega Bloks Minion sets, and two of them was, I don't remember, was this one? I guess both of those were $3 and then this one was $2. One of these sets I can sell on Amazon. There's no one currently selling it, so I'm probably going to try $50. The other two, it's showing me restricted in. I might be able to get that removed. Either way, I can sell those on eBay, put them in a lot and make some money. So really in that stack, there'll be some profit. Got some really good shoe and boot buys today. Let's just start with the boots. Here's some of these Timberland Pros. And they're actually in good condition. They just got, the dirt on them. No major damage or anything like that. These things are about $138 new if you was to buy them. So when you can get them pre-owned for $5 and they're still in good condition, got a lot of life left, I should have no problem selling those for $40 plus shipping. And here's a pair of Red Wing boots I got for $5. Actually, I think every shoe here I paid $5 for. The Red Wings are good. It's the same scenario. They just got this like dust on them. You take the cleaner, you rub that dust off, and then you use the Doc Martens Wonder Blossom, and it will make them look incredible. Unfortunately, these do not have the shoelaces. They do have the leather guards that go with them or whatever, so that's good. Still, I think I can sell these for about $40, even without the laces. Red Wing, obviously a great brand. Here's another great brand, Ariat, and I've sold this exact style before. I think I sold it for $50 plus shipping. These, they have some scratching and wear. Again, the Doc Marten stuff just cleans these up very nice, but I think I'm still going to be able to sell these for $30 or $40 after they get cleaned up. They still got a lot of life on it. And check out these Adidas Samba shoes, and I don't know if these have been worn. Like, look how clean those are. The only reason I think they've been worn is because in here, the A off the Adidas is kind of worn down, right? I don't know if that could happen without them being worn, but I also see some, looks like pet hair or something. Still pre-owned, these were $50 easily, maybe $60. There was like 8 sold comps and currently none listed, so very popular shoe. Again, paid $5 for those. Then here's the best pair. These are FootJoy vintage wingtip shoes. And if you remember in a video, I recently found a brown pair like this that I sold for $120 plus shipping. They were just dress shoes. They didn't have actual golf cleats or whatever you would call those, golf spikes. I'm not sure the technical term. This one's actually missing some, which is fine because they can be replaced, but these are in very good condition. I couldn't find this exact style number, but some similar ones were selling between $100, $200. I don't know if the actual golf shoes do better than the dress shoes in this style or what, but I'm probably going to price them at least $120 like I priced the other ones. The other ones I priced $120. They actually sold within 24 hours or 2 days, something like that. So I might have priced them too low. Still gonna make at least $100 profit on those, I think. Oh, I also got these Croc sandals. These are actually pretty good, very clean, and I think those I can sell for $29.99 plus shipping, so I picked those up. Once I add up all the shoes and boots, good profit coming in. So here's a Peter Millar hat. This is new with tags. I don't know how well this is going to do. Paid $3 for it, so we'll see. There's some Peter Millar hats that sold in the 40s. They're not quite this style. They don't have his name, just the crown. But I'm going to price it at least $20 plus shipping and see what happens. I think it'll sell at some point, make some money. So back up here, I grabbed this Sun UV nail dryer for $3, brand new sealed. Didn't look it up or anything. I'm just like, it could be good. I could probably sell it for $15, $20 plus shipping on eBay. I'll make $10 profit on it in the end. It's going to be easy to list with the fact that it's sealed. Below it is this Stir Crazy West Bend popcorn popper. This is brand new. I paid $10 for that at Goodwill. I almost just walked past it. I'm like, yeah, this is probably not good. I don't usually see them like this, and I had to check and make sure it wasn't new. I looked, I'm like, hey, this is actually new. looked it up. I saw a comp one sold for $89.99. Some others, like 40 plus shipping, 50 plus shipping, something like that. So it was a good pickup. In a recent video, I had one of these lamps. This is a Lumisource vintage plasma lamp. If you're familiar with these, they kind of have electricity that goes through them. They're actually cool. This one I'm tempted keeping. I recently found one that was a dolphin at Goodwill for the same price, $4.99. I'm like, I don't really care about the dolphin, right? But this spiral, that's a lot better. And the spiral actually seems to be worth a bit more. I think I can sell this one for like 50 bucks plus shipping, it was looking like. Plugged it in already, of course it works. Picked up this for $7.99 at Goodwill. It is a Ninja Foodie Deluxe Baking Kit. And the only thing that made it worth picking up was I opened it up and it was new in there. They still had the plastic around the pieces, never used. So in the end, I think I'm gonna make around $15 profit on it. So worth picking up. $3 I paid for this combo unit. It's a Philips at a garage sale. No remote, unfortunately. It's just been one of those seasons where I don't find many units with remotes. Every one I find seems like it doesn't have the remote. I know for a fact I have some Philips remotes for combo units, so I'm assuming one of them will work. I'll pair it up and be able to sell that and make some money. I think with the remote, I'll be able to sell it for $70, $75 plus shipping. Then here's one of these Magnavox VHS rewinders. This is a pretty good model. I just sold one of these recently on Amazon. I believe I sell them for $50, maybe even $55 pre-owned on there. Paid $5 for that. So at Goodwill, I saw these Dragon Ball Super cars for $4.99 in this bag. I saw that some of them were foiled, some of them were in sleeves, and I'm like, they're still probably not really worth it. But then I looked at some comps, and there was some single cards selling in the hundreds, even some in the thousands, I think, rated. So I'm like, let's take a shot on them, right? See what's in there. I don't think I have anything special. I do think there's at least $10, $15 profit there just to sell them as is. There's some cards worth like $5 or $6. Of course, I just looked up, the foiled ones and the special looking ones. But sometimes you just never know with these cards, so I took a shot on them. I'll get my money back and make a little bit. Here is a box of video games I got. PS3, PS4, and Xbox 360. It's either $2 each or $30 for the box. I got to this sale and I saw that it was a friend of mine. I did not know he had moved to this location. He recently got married. So I saw the games and I'm just like, yeah, it's worth just bundling these together, right? I didn't even pay attention to what was in there. I know at $30, I can make some money just doing lots. But one of the ones I did not notice and was happy to find when I got home was Deadpool. And Deadpool alone is like a $75 game. I believe it was banned or something, or you can't digitally download it anymore. I don't remember why it became more rare. There's also Condemned 1 and 2. If I was to lot these two together, I could probably sell them for $25, $30. Then the rest of the stuff, you just bundle 5 games together for like $50 or something like that. People will buy them. I don't know if my friend ever watches the videos, but I didn't know the Deadpool was in there, so that's phenomenal. I owe him a lunch, I think. But in the end, I think I'll make at least $150 on all of these. So last month I picked up a G7 Eden Pure unit air purifier at a garage sale for $15 used. They sell used like $50, $60. Luckily the filter inside looks like it's brand new. This one is brand new and it has the remote box and everything. I paid $25 for it at Goodwill, technically $20 because I had a coupon to get $5 off. I should be able to sell this for at least $100. So it was a pretty easy pickup there. Okay, so let's talk about this stuff over here and ignore the fact that it's been 2 years. I still haven't finished painting over there. This stuff all came from the neighborhood garage sales I was at this morning. However, I was not the one to find them. Another reseller friend, he was the one that found this stuff, and he ended up selling it to me because, well, I just wanted it, right? So I paid up a little. I paid $290 for everything here. Now he resells at flea markets, so he's not going to get premium prices on this stuff. So he's able to flip it to me for some quick money, and then I'm able to double my money through eBay. And in the end, we both win, right? It's a good synergy to have. Granted, I would have preferred to find all this stuff myself, right? Because there's some incredible things here. And I'm looking to make at least $300 profit on this stuff, but I think I could maybe squeeze $400, $450 if I can get some good prices. So let's just go over these plush real quick. These are all vintage 80s plush. Roger Rabbit with the tags. No, not worth a whole lot. Maybe sell that for $25 plus shipping. This is one of these, what's the show? I can never remember. Splash Mountain? Is that it? Or is that the ride? I don't remember exactly. These things are pretty valuable. I think this could sell for 50 bucks actually. There's some of these I haven't done a lot of research on just because I don't know like which year they came out, etc. But I also have the 1984 Ewok, I know because, well, it has 84 on the tag. Look at this thing. It's pretty cool. I'm tempted to keep this one. I think I can sell this for $50 or $60. It has the robe here, the hooded cape, whatever, and some of the others don't actually have it. So I'll probably price it high. You know, with my vintage stuff that's rare like this, I like to price it higher and just wait. Here is a talking Alf. I did throw a battery in it real quick, and he was talking very slow, and I put another battery in, and he started talking normal. So he does work. I'm assuming just the battery was bad the first time. I think working. This is going to be $50 or $60 from what I'm remembering seeing. And then this final plush here, this is Chip. I don't know, this could be 60s. It's probably 70s, I would imagine. There's the tag. Very heavy, very firm. But I don't know. I don't think this is going to be worth a whole lot, honestly. I think maybe $25 as well. It's nice that it has the tags, right? Then back here, I just got this Nerf dart gun set up. I saw one sell for $29 plus shipping. They're $64 new on Amazon, and this is new. However, I can't sell Nerf on Amazon, so, you know, there's just a little bit of money coming in there that was just kind of thrown in. You got the TI 84 Plus Silver Edition. I think the last one of these I sold for 55 bucks. So I'm going to sell this one for 55 bucks as well. You got a brand new pair of Vans off the wall shoes. These are Stranger Things, and these were looking pretty good. The comps I saw, there was one that sold for $130 new. However, it was best offer accepted, so I'm not really sure. I think I saw a pair maybe sell for 80. Either way, you know, I'm going to make some good money on this stuff. And then my favorite part, if you've heard me talk about vintage hats, I just think finding them is really fun. Seeing them is cool. And here's some phenomenal hats. And I'm not even sure these things have been worn. Here's a Buster Brown UPS hat. These are 3 stripes. Of course, I've mentioned 3 stripe hats before. A bit more desirable. I think this one, being unique as it is, I'm pricing it, you know, over $100. And some of these 3 stripe hats, depending on what kind of content there are, can be, you know, 800 bucks. Here's a Hobart 3-striped hat. This one looks cool. I'd almost wear it. Now, I was looking up Hobart hats. I could not find any like this, and a lot of Hobart hats, they're just not selling. So I really don't know, you know, what this will sell for, but I'm going to probably price it high at least for a while, like $100 to see if somebody wants to bite on it. I think I saw this hat sell for $80. Again, this thing, I'm pretty sure has never been worn. It is super clean for being like an 80s hat. So I'm pricing this at least $100 as well. Plus it's got the 3 stripes on there. Here's a Freightliner hat, pretty cool. I think this is probably, you know, $20 to $30 hat. Here's another, just one of these funny vintage hats. Again, I don't think this one has been worn either. Seems like I saw one of these on Terapeak when I looked it up sell for like $60, $75, something like that. So again, I might try to get $100 on this. You know, worst case scenario with the hats, they don't sell and I have to lower the price, right? So you might as well try high with this unique stuff. Here's Air Jordan. This is a Nike hat from 93. Some of these are great. Seems like I saw one sell for like $140. I saw some selling for, you know, $75. I don't know if there's any listed. So again, I'm probably pricing that at least $120, $130, you know. Here's a Coors Light hat, corduroy. Again, unsure if it's been worn, but it's in very good condition. I think I saw one sell for $40, $50 like this. Here's a Chevy Tough hat. I think this was about a $30 hat. Another Chevy hat, just kind of a basic vintage hat with the patch. Here's a Miami Dolphins hat, and this is a Starter or Eastport by Starter, which is a lower end, you know, hat by Starter, but still, I saw some comps like $30, $40 a couple of these sell for. I think there's one listed for like $40 right now. So I'll probably come in about $35 or something like that. I don't know. There'd be some money in it. Then you got this Asgrow hat, just a seed farming hat, and this one is very clean too. Boy, I kind of like that one. I've been wanting an orange hat. I'm not a farmer, so I kind of feel weird wearing stuff like that. But, you know, just don't come and talk to me about seeds and farming because I won't be able to have a conversation with you because I don't know enough about it. I bet this hat's still a $25, $30 hat just because of the condition and rarity. So like I said, with this vintage stuff that I got, I paid $290 for all of it. I think I'll make at least $300 profit on it. I love selling stuff like this. It's much more fun to sell and deal with. And I'm going to try to get $400 out of it in the end. And there it is, everybody. That is my haul for today. Some great stuff, some big money thanks to some of these larger buys like the retail arbitrage, the vintage stuff I got from somebody, then just solid shoe and garage sale finds. You can't complain. If you've made it to the end of the video, leave me a comment. Let me know what you're finding out there. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. And don't forget to hit that like button also. This has been Wick. Until next time.